Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Lake of Voices. Okay, good job me. That was a nice intro. A little later down the path, Lou suddenly seems to escape the snare of his mind once more. He gives me an inquisitive glance.
So are you still curious about me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind sharing more, if you'd like. I can't give specifics, but if that's fine, then...
Of course, please do. He grins at me. Of course. Yes. However, his face quickly falls. He has to look away as he prepares to open up.
I was the black sheep of my village. I wasn't ever able to accomplish anything, and it felt like I never belonged.
What is his music?
I couldn't go anywhere else. It wasn't possible for someone like me. I didn't exactly want to leave, though. I only wanted to feel I was worthwhile, that I was wanted, needed.
Mm-hmm.
I tried again and again to be that to someone, but it was pointless.
Same here. I'm crying on the inside, okay? I can relate. I can relate. He chuckles bitterly.
Like myself.
I pointedly give him a frown. He ducks his head further.
You probably already know that much about me by this point, huh? I'll move on.
Okay.
During one of my attempts to be of any use, I made some mistakes. I got caught by people who threatened my village. I didn't have the nerve to stand up to them. I put everyone I knew at risk.
Okay. This is getting interesting.
I had a chance to make up for what I did, but I didn't take it. And now this is where I am.
Oh. I sound so disinterested right now. Sorry, my eyes are bothering me. Actually, no, not just my eyes. My everything is bothering me. His face falls to the depths of despair.
The worst part is, the longer I'm here, with you, the less I regret it. No matter what happens to them or me, I wouldn't ever want to change my decision to go with you. I'm such a selfish coward. At least I'm embracing that now.
Yes, embrace your cowardice. After 1 week self-derisive laugh, I don't know. I can't English today. He sighs in defeat. I want to help Lou. I wish he could see his own worth. However, my mind is distracted. Something in his story strikes me. When we first found him, he was heading in the opposite direction of us. He must have started from the other shore. There's only one village located around that direction.
Lou, are you from Hemmer? That's where I am heading. It's currently under siege, and I've been asked to assist in pushing the Brigadiers back.
Oh, shit! It's all Lou's fault! Oh my god! He wordlessly stares at me. His expression is clouded with unreadable emotion. No, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on in his head right now. He's probably being like, oh fuck, I was the one that did that! Holy shit, it's all my fault! Ah! After a moment, he turns to the ground and murmurs softly.
No specifics. I'm sorry.
He tries to sound lighthearted, but it's clear that he's shaken. I try to offer him a sympathetic smile.
I understand. The people there will be all right. I will make sure of it.
Okay.
That's good.
Yes. Lou acts as though he chose to cross Sinlos only for his own sense of self. However, I silently wonder if there's more to it than that. Was he crossing to find help on the other side? Despite my curiosity, I couldn't ask him to elaborate. It's clearly a difficult topic for him, and I already agreed not to get specifics out of this. I reach over to him and gently stroke his back. I love stroking my man's backside, you know. From the nape of... I like how it describes it. From the nape of his neck, slowly down his spine. Welcome to my ASMR channel. He shivers at my touch. Though it is in no way from discomfort, I caress him. And he allows me to. This is so creepy. We walk together at a steady pace, that irrational sense of peace pervading for a while. Something catches the edge of my eyes, and I guess quietly. There is a silhouette of something ahead. Is that land? The other shore? I have a difficult time believing what I'm seeing.
We were going the right way.
It's a miracle. I can hear the astonishment in his voice as well. Oh, really? He goes from complete shock to confident. Sorry.
We can make it.
Yes, we can. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Woo! Bob the Builder. I nod eagerly. We increase our pace frenetically. Okay, while doing all we can to remain as quiet as possible. Lou remains ahead a comfortable distance in front of me. We take a few turns here and there and keep running down a single bridge for a time, never allowing our eyes to leave the small sign of land for too long. The silhouette ahead finally comes into full view. I feel my heart pound with achievement. It turns out it's like this island we just came from. Even so, I refuse to allow that feeling to let me lower my guard. I need to remain focused. We could so easily fall at the final step, yet nothing threatens us. Oh, it is the other side. And then we miraculously arrive at the dock. The two of us immediately rush off of the bridges onto the safety of the solid land. Before I can fully register what happened, I can hear the sound of Lou's airy, overjoyed laughter.
We made it. We actually made it.
We made it! I know! We made it! Oh my god, hallelujah! It's raining men! Hallelujah! It's raining men! Amen! Pools of tears form my eyes and I allow myself to relish the joy of the moment. I'm so glad we made it in one piece. This doesn't seem real, but instead some wild, waking fantasy. As the rush of adrenaline escapes my body, I realize that we are alone. Did they make it before us and leave, or...?
The guide goes slow.
Okay. I breathe deeply and calm myself. Lou is correct. They will make it to the shore soon enough. I have to believe that. I managed to feel settled again. This lake has made me start to count on the worst-case scenarios. Luke smiles contentedly at my calmness. When I catch his eye, he turns away bashfully. Ooh!
Honestly, the further we went, the more it felt like I remembered where I was when I started. I never mentioned it because I didn't want to get your hopes up, but it worked. I knew which way.
I know. You know the way, brother. I know that was like... That's a year-old meme, and I'm sorry for bringing it up, but I fucking love Uganda Knuckles, okay? I think it's fucking adorable. I mean, the design, the character. I think it's cute. Do you know the way, brother? You do not smell like Ebola. You do not know the way. Why are you running? I widen my eyes at his words. A surge of emotion zaps through my chest.
That's incredible. You saved us.
Oh my god. Can you guys just make out already so then I can get a nice screenshot of that, please? Lou awkwardly half laughs and rubs his arms.
You're the one who saved us. I just assisted a little bit. You're only saying that because you're kind and want me to not keep feeling worthless. But it's okay. This is enough for me. More than enough.
Oh my god. Can you guys just fuck already? I need that for a screenshot. I need that for the thumbnail. There's sex in this game. Ooh! Just kidding. I beam at him. His response doesn't surprise me at all. I feel quite pleased that he was able to admit that he helped at all. I wrap my arms around his neck and gently embrace him. Okay! He readily eases into the hug as though he was waiting for it. Oh, wow! Lou wraps his arms around my back and presses his face into the crook of my shoulder while murmuring softly to me.
I'm so grateful it was this night.
The two of us separate, though we still stand close. He sighs comfortably, then his face cocks into a somewhat playful grin.
You know, everything that's happened to me before this point, well, that's water under the bridge.
Wow! Wow! Also, don't look at me like that. It makes me feel weird inside. What the fuck was that? I give him the most unimpressed look I can manage. I will never understand how he is content joking about this nightmarish lake. Despite that, I can't help the tiny smile that whispers across my lips because that is so purely him. Lou snickers. Even though I still feel there is nothing about this place to jest over, I can't bring myself to staunch his good mood after everything we've been through these past days. He deserves to be happy, and I will continue to protect that.
We shouldn't stay here. We don't have any light, and those monsters could notice us.
Lou's face immediately falls.
So this is goodbye. You're going to Hammer. I'm not.
No! All my thoughts crashed around me. I had forgotten a moment that we did not have the same goals. I formed a view of the future where the two of us would stay together after all of this was over. Aww. He looks into my eyes with a strange, softened sorrow. I can't place what it is, but something about it causes a knot in my chest. I almost choke on my words.
Where will you go then? If you don't mind telling me.
He simply looks away. I wait for a moment, and when he doesn't continue, I do.
If you have nowhere in mind, you should come with me. Where I'm going won't be safe yet. However, it will be soon, and I will defend you until it is.
Aw. He bites his lip, though finally is able to face me.
I'd like to. More than you know. But I can't. I need you to trust me when I say that if I did go, it wouldn't make anything better. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, this is hurting my heart. This is like someone's punching my heart. And my crotch at the same exact time. Oh, I feel the pain. And now I'm hungry. My stomach just growled. Great. I'm hungry. It's time for lunch. He looks the same as when I first met him, holding himself together because if he doesn't, he might fall apart. But now something within him is different. It's stronger than the utter despair of failure from when we first met. It's solid, unwavering, and accepting.
You don't have to come. I understand. Still, I'd like to see you again.
Oh yeah. He makes a small noise. Something between a whimper and a grunt. What? What does that sound like? I'm sorry. Lou nods.
I want that too. When you have the chance, come back here. I'll wait for you. I promise.
Oh my god. I blink in surprise.
What? Lou, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. He simply smiles. I suddenly get an urge to hold him. I don't understand anymore!
Maybe it doesn't, but that's the only option we have. No matter how much I hate this shore, it's close enough and far enough.
I stare at him intensely, trying to understand what's going on in his head. He weakly looks up at me and waves.
Goodbye, Kika.
No! In a blink, he's gone. I managed to just catch a glimpse of him dashing off into the darkness of the forest.
Wait!
I try in vain to call for him until my voice goes hoarse. He either doesn't hear me or doesn't listen. Lou completely disappears into the night. I stand there, stunned. I quickly shake off the shock and step into the forest. It's no use. He's not on the pathway and there's no trace of where he could be. He's gone. I realize a tear is falling down my cheek. I wipe off the errant tear and ball my hands into fists. I vow to myself that no matter what happens, I will return to this lake for him. I have to find him. I have to. This can't be the last time. Lou, please wait for me. I hurried to Hemmer as quickly as I could. I already failed to help another during my journey. I could not afford to fail the villagers. They were grateful to see me, for it was a desperate situation indeed. The urgency meant that my mind was occupied with the other matters. I worked tirelessly to aid Hemmer's own guards in forcing back the brigadiers. But during the moments of calm and when the sun went down, I would remember the lake. The villagers were alarmed when I arrived on my own, but it did not take them long to guess what must have happened to Bemele. Having to recount the terrible story was almost more than I could endure. I say as my stomach starts growling even more. I'm hungry. Yet I know that it will be even worse when I must tell my fellow guards back home. They deserve to hear the truth from me regardless of how I feel. After putting Sinlos behind her, Margaret explained where she was originally from, though she has no plans on returning. Despite leaving everything she knew, Margaret boldly looks towards the future. I respect her for her bravery, and I hope for nothing more than the best. I have not heard nor seen the guide since then. He will remain obscured in that realm of fog and fear, a mysterious light off in the distance that is ever out of reach of the real world. Then, once the situation was stable enough for me to take some time for myself, I arrive on the shore of Sinlos at dawn. It's late enough that only the lonely dock remains, a small monument to the horrifying maze that haunts the nights of this lake. I weave my way through the thick fog and jagged roots. I have little idea of what I'm supposed to do since Lou ran off before making any actual plans. I wander around searching for the boy. For the boy! I peer across trees and rocks, but there's no trace of him to be found.
Kika.
Oh my god, you fucking scared me. Hi. I like your face. I hear my name being called in the distance. My heart jumps. I recognize that voice. It's the icy tone of Sinlos's only guide. I turn to see him walking towards me. It is expected that he's here. Still, this is far from the reunion I am striving for. I have difficulty not being somewhat bitter. He praises me quietly before humming in understanding.
You came back for him.
Yes, I did. My defenses shoot up.
How do you know about that?
Yeah, how do you know about that? His eyes bore deeply into mine and I feel a chill down my spine.
Lou is dead. He was executed.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
I know, right? What? All the air is sucked from my body. The guide offers no further explanation and it hits me hard.
No, that can't be. You have to be wrong.
Oh god. His face is scrunched up in what could possibly be sorrow as he begins to speak.
It wasn't possible for Lou to escape from what he had done. His fate was sealed. No one could save him.
Oh my god. He releases a long breath before he continues.
That is why he told me everything, in case he couldn't be here himself. Lou did wait for you. He stayed for as long as he could. His death was not peaceful. However, it was proud.
Time seems to nearly stop as I sit beside myself with a lurching pit in my stomach. Lou was here with me in what feels like only a moment ago, and now... The guide sighs melancholically.
It all feels so pointless. Still, you gave Lou something he never had. And it seems he gave you something in return. Perhaps that does have worth.
My mind is racing and my heart pounds painfully in my chest. I have difficulty believing he actually thinks that is true. It does seem as though he would like to, at the very least. I want to believe it as well. Slowly, I reach into my pocket and then gently stroke the shell Lou gave me. Oh yeah, gently stroke that shell, girl. Without another word, the guide walks off into the distance. I don't make any attempt to follow him. I fully take out the shell to look at it. Somehow, I didn't want him to see it. I didn't want him to see. It was between just the two of us. I stare at the beautiful gift, grasping it in my hands. I then turn my cheeks. Sorry, right ahead. I then turn my eyes to look out at the lake. Hot tears pull in my eyes and start to fall down my cheeks. The things he said, the way he was so willing to leave everyone behind, why he seemed so prepared to let himself die, it all became so much clearer in an instant. It truly was hopeless from the start. I squeezed my eyes shut tight and imagined his face, tracing every line, every expression, and engraving it into my memory.
Lou, I'll always remember you. I won't allow what you've done to be for nothing. I promise.
You're gonna make me cry, Kika. I sit there for I couldn't say how long, drinking in the internal image of Lou while vowing to never allow him to leave my thoughts. Then I open my eyes and leave the shore behind. Achievement unlocked, Worth. I still find it difficult to accept Lou's cruel death. I have yet to remove the shell from my pouch. Carrying it gives me at least some comfort. That helps me continue on despite the pain. And I will not stop trying. I will still fight to protect others. Through it all, Lou will stay with me. He won't simply fade into the mist. I choose to believe that in this way, his soul can find peace. Oh, achievement unlocked. Dark. Can I get a nice screenshot of that little Lou guy right there, please? Phil Avalos. Okay. God damn it, I want to cry. That was really sad. Lou, why did you have to die? I'm not actually crying, but I feel like I could cry. I'm holding myself together for you guys, okay? God damn it. Time Paradox. Oh my god, I love that name. I love that pun name. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh. Can I take a screenshot yet? I'm waiting. I need a nice image for the thumbnail. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Please let me. Go away. I want to take a screenshot of the fucking thing. God damn it. Oh, fucking hell. That makes me mad. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Lake of Voices. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode and would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below. Share it with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring that notification bell. Type, rest in peace, Lou, in the comments. And remember, just like Lou, or not like Lou, die safely. Bye-bye!